I wanted to talk about is to give you an idea of the scope of how many people will be visiting Cleveland plus Akron. Is we recently had an all-hotel meeting, and I can speak because I work for the Ritz-Carlton in this industry, as can Dirk. Never before has there been an all-hotel meeting where 60, 70 of the hotels came out of 104 to one meeting. And there's another large event that's coming next year to Cleveland. And when they had their all-hotel meeting, they had about 20 hotels come. So it was really exciting and empowering for us to realize how seriously hotels take this event coming to Cleveland and Akron. The general managers, the directors of sales and marketing were there, and understanding that, and there was no air conditioning in the room, and they all stayed, which was amazing. But you know, they understand the economic impact that it's going to have. And when I say economic impact, over the course of August 9th through 16th, there are actually going to be 13 days of guests staying, because they'll come prior to the event and they'll stay post the event. And over those 13 days, we're going to have about 24,000 sleeping rooms, which is really incredible when you think about that and multiply that by the sleeping room rate that people are going to have. And when we talk about the economic impact of these hotels, 75% of the guests that will be coming in and participating in the games are from the United States. And of that 75%, 70% will be driving in to Cleveland plus Akron.
All of you are here tonight. It's very, very important. Obviously, we need you to volunteer, we need you to be ambassadors, but we also need your financial resources, because it does take a village and it takes a lot of check writing to make something like this happen. One thing, though, that we'd like to announce tonight is, and again, we are setting the bar very, very high for the gay games going forward. As Tom indicated, it's the earliest that we've ever had registration open, but we recently thought, you know, how can we encourage individuals to reach a little bit higher? And one of the things that we decided to do, and we wanted to talk with Dr. Waddell's widow to get her approval, so we did do this, but we have launched for the first time the Thomas Waddell Society. And what that is a recognition of individuals who are willing to step up and contribute a minimum of $10,000 over the course of the next roughly 2+ years to make GG9 the success. We are thrilled. We already had a couple in Cleveland that has stepped up and has pledged $100,000. So, in the spirit of competition, Cleveland has answered that request, so if any of you are feeling competitive and would like to match that, we would be absolutely thrilled to have conversations with you about that.
What we're going to do with the help of our development team is we're going to have a program called Stay to Save. So just like in Cleveland, we're going to reach out to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Science Center, and the museums, and the other cultural venues. We're going to be reaching out with the help of Dirk and the Akron CVB to the Akron Zoo and the Akron Museum and the Civic Theater, because we want the guests to come in and then go visit your venues and spend their dollars there.
There is information out on the table as to how you can contribute, and while the Tom Waddell Society is something that obviously will get us to that $2.1 million goal faster than if we can get those large contributions, I want to reinforce that the $25, the $100, the $500 contributions are just as important, because we need all of you to help us financially and being ambassadors, and we just want to thank you. This is, I think I speak for Holly, that we are absolutely privileged to be co-chairs of the board, and we know that this is just going to be an absolutely phenomenal event, and we thank you for all of your help with making this happen.
And one thing I want to leave you guys with is, as Tom said, this is a very, very large undertaking, obviously. And when people say to me right now, 2 years out, what can I do? How can I get involved? And my biggest message is, please be a brand ambassador. Represent your city with pride, as we do. And when you go out there, tell people about GG9. Tell them about the economic impact. Tell them what it's going to bring to Cleveland, not just the education and the cultural change, but they're bringing dollars in one of the largest events that's going to happen in the Northeast Ohio in history. And so please go to Facebook, like us, share it. Every time, you feel like it's redundant, but just keep liking it every single day, because you never know which one of your friends is going to see it. We will eventually need 4,000 volunteers, which is pretty incredible. People say, how can I get involved? Everybody's going to want me to lose their phone number. But thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. It truly shows what we already knew, the incredible commitment from Akron, and we really look forward to working with you and partnering with you. Thank you.